Yeah, I'll be there in about an hour. We'll go sneaker shopping.
Perfect. You're right. Yeah, guys who are into shoes are into feet, huh? He's like, he's really looking at little feet.
I am not. I am not into feet.
Why are you into feet?
I am not into feet. No, thank
Be
you.
yourself. Hi, I'm Ashley Soto Paniagua.
Hi, I'm Dani Adaliz.
And this is When Zay Zay Met. And today, Zay Zay met us.
Yes.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está mi gente? I am Zay Zay and welcome to When Zay Zay Met. Today we're meeting two incredibly talented Latinas who are blazing trails all over the place, and they're entertaining us every step of the way. Their new show is called Chuchi and Adaliz, and today they're here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love. This is Ashley Soto Paniagua and Dani Adaliz. Hello.
Hey, que la que hay. Hey.
Coming to you live from South by Southwest. I love it. Actually, your new show, let's talk about that real quick. Your new show just debuted at South by Southwest. What was the reception like? How'd it go?
So good.
Yeah.
People loved us. Like, it was crazy. It was too much. Like, I was getting starstruck because I pretty much loved everything in the block. Like, that we were in.
Pretty much. Like, what was the one?
I fully loved everything in the block. Ashley,
sorry. Reasonable response. Sorry, go.
The interview. No, but I loved every single thing in the block. But I was like super starstruck with like some of the people. I was like, hey, I want to meet you. And they're like, no, we want to meet you guys. What? And both me and Ashley were very well dressed. And I don't know if that played a part in it, but we looked very cute. And I think that was very important for us to get. No, but it was a good show. It was a good reception and people really loved it. And
they laughed at all our jokes, which was great.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
We watched it here in the studio, and it seems that though you guys played a very delicate balance of script and improv. Am I reading that correct?
Yeah.
How much of that did you use?
We definitely did lots of changes in the middle, which poor Ashley was like,
I write for TV, so like, that is what I do, primarily. And so like writers are always like, the actor is changing the script, And
I'm like, it's fine. No, but and I think we were able to like come to like we have like pretty good communication. So we were able to be like, this you cannot change. And I'm like, okay. And then like me as the director, I'm like, but like, can we like do a little bit of this? She's like, okay, let's meet it halfway. So yeah, it was definitely like a delicate balance of the both, but I think it ultimately worked in our favor.
Yeah, I think when we lock in together as Chuchi and Adaliz, it really works. So then it becomes much easier to improvise because we know the character so well because we've been, we've created it. So we've been there from ideation to execution. So we know, the limits that we can take with our specific characters and within the story. But it is sort of like a little twitch for me.
I can imagine you got a very directed sort of thought process when it comes to bringing it to life, and then all of a sudden Groundling's Second City walks in and it's like maybe I'm gonna play it like this.
She was Hilaria Larry David on set. What is
I am Larry David.
You are.
And that, weird fun fact that I have. I'm a personal chef for this woman who's really good friends with Ashley David and Larry David. Okay. And I made Larry David the best lasagna of his life.
What?
Yeah, I did. He said it to me. He's like, oh, pretty good. No, he didn't say it like that. No, I heard it secondhand though. She's like, she's Australian. She's like, Larry really liked your lasagna. And I was like, she's like, yeah, he doesn't like anything.
It's gonna make it into one of Larry David's shows. He's gonna hunt for the chef who made that lasagna.
He's like, where's the lasagna?
That's an awesome idea. How did you guys meet? Obviously very, very sort of different worlds, right? How'd you guys get together and finally meet?
So Nydia Simone of Latino invited us to be a part of a panel that was centering Afro-Latinas. My dad's Afro-Puerto Rican.
My mom's Afro-Puerto Rican.
So that's how we met on a panel. And it was at the beginning of the pandemic when everything being virtual was new and fun. And now we're still virtual. And so that's where we met. And then we like followed each other on Instagram. So it was very organic. We followed each other on Instagram, liked each other's stuff. And then one day she like randomly sent me like a deck of a project she had been working on.
I know, I was nervous because look, she's a superstar. And it was funny because on the panel, people were like, hey, like, because we had a lot of people on the panel. People were like, do you like ever read scripts? She's like, no.
Well, I didn't. Well, okay, all right, calm down.
Not like that. No, but like, she was like,
please don't.
No,
send
I don't.
me
But thank you. It was very sweet. And then I was.
What I said, I need to clarify what I actually said, because at the time I was working on the Proud Family, and we can't accept unsolicited material.
Gotcha.
So that was what I graciously said.
She graciously declined. No. But it was really sweet. But I was like, I just want to send her this. I want to know what she thinks. Like, I really admire her.
So she DM'd me unsolicited material.
I was like, I like you. Can you just like tell me that I'm doing a good job?
So I like saw the deck. Luckily, she didn't like send a script, so I couldn't be like,
She's like, you spelled this wrong.
And so then I started like stalking her on the internet, and I was like, oh, and I saw that she plays Fidelia in the Jenny Lorenzo universe. And you know, as much as like I joke that she's like Larry David, but like she's very like improvising is a skill, and it's like not everybody can do it. And I watched videos of her improvising, and she's bilingual, which is also a skill. She was improvising Spanish, and I was like, oh, this girl is like the truth, you know what I mean? So like, I was like, I want to work with her. And so I like pitched myself to her because there was a scene in episode 3, stay tuned, that I wanted to see, and I felt like it was only we could tell that story as these like biracial girls who like nobody believes were biracial. And there was this very specific scene that I wanted to see, and I felt like it was the only, like we could only, you know, portray that. And so I pitched myself to her, and I was like, let's work on something together. And so every Tuesday for 1 hour for like 2 years, we met on Zoom and wrote. And after those 2 years, and my niece was our writer's assistant, Paniagua. She also acted in the series and produced it with us. And so for 2 years, for 1 hour a week, after we wrote the series, and we have 5 episodes, and now we're premiering as Outback.
Yeah. Amazing. You know, one of the things that I got I got so many things while I was watching the episode that you guys sent over. But one of the things that popped in my head was this like personal mantra that I kind of live by. And it's, I shall find a way or make one, right? I live by that. Is this you guys making a way?
Yeah. When we were doing Nalip, we got accepted into the Nalip
Latino media market.
Yeah. And it was like a whole thing. We had a bunch of like, I guess, interviews over Zoom with these people. We had a pitch ready.
Yeah, we were pitching it.
But we were the only ones with an entertaining pitch though too. Like everyone's like, wow, you guys did a whole show for us. And we're like, yeah, we're professionals, fund us. And I remember we were talking to one of these guys. I don't know if we're allowed to say the company name.
Don't say it.
Yeah,
just a guess.
But we were allowed. Yeah, we were talking to like a big company name guy. He was really cool and really nice. He was like, yeah, like he did the LA thing. Like, yeah, we'll see. Like, let's stay connected. You know, which is like nice for like if you can impress me in another venue, then we can talk like money, right? And I just said, you know what? If nobody gives us money, we're just gonna do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Like I just straight up said that. Nice. And then Ash was like, yeah.
Yeah. And like at that point it was just scripts, right? And I remember I'd been talking, again, very casually talking to like a mentor of mine, like, yeah, we just did the Latino media market. And at that point there was a lot of promise, but nothing material. And he was just like, you should be obsessing over this. From this day forward, you do not stop thinking about this until it's made. I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh shit, we don't have money. We gotta go raise money.
And she got us all the money. She did all of it. Because I did not write a paragraph, honey. I'm an improviser. She was like,
well, we got really creative on how we got money. We started on OnlyFans. I wish I was lying.
I gotta go.
Write that down.
So can I share about episode 2? The spoiler?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so,
you can share what you did to me. Okay, so, yeah, go.
So Dani has a phobia of feet, and I'm not gonna divulge more. But episode 2, there's like a feet scene or whatever, and her like gagging is like real because she hates feet so much. When I learned this in the writers' room, like our little 3-person writers' room, I was like, oh. we're adding this. Like we're gonna have a foot like scene in there somewhere.
I know, and I thought she was joking. I was like, bitch, like, like don't you do it. And she's like, no, Dani, I would no. And then like her and Jose like, so we have a surprise for you. And it was the episode that I wrote. So there's like only one episode that I really got to like write on, and then like she like fixed it. And like I was like, okay, so like what'd you do? What'd you guys fix? And then she's like, well, just read it. And they're having me read it like live. And I was like, read it. And then there's like this foot scene. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, how did you do this to me?
Yeah, so fast forward, we have an OnlyFans for my feet, because she won't do it, obviously. No. Like, I get it. So there's an OnlyFans if you go to Chuchi and Adaliz. My feet are on there. Yes, and people still follow us. And so we raised like $600 to $800 in that. I swear to God. So sorry. I mean, they asked, right? You asked us.
I asked.
Right?
I asked.
And so that was enough to open our LLC. Like, so now we have like, we're official. And then from there, we like became more like legit, like, you know, so we stopped selling our feet, and then we got funding. We got funding from actual small businesses, Black-owned, women-owned businesses. And we...
I'm sorry, I totally blacked out that you had an OnlyFans. That's how much I hate it.
And so, you know, no, but we legitimately could not have done any of this without that first step. And then after that, people like small, real, like legitimate small, I'm not to say that they're not, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, for sure.
Small businesses really like showed up for us, and the trade-off was like, we'll do product placement and we keep creative control, but we'll do some social media posts for you also, and you get creative control. And so that was like a mutually beneficial like arrangement for us. And yeah, it worked. Like we paid people.
There it is.
They reduced rates, but like we paid them.
But they believed in us, and honestly, they would have done it for free.
Yeah.
Like, but we paid them. But they would.
Come on. I mean, talk about making a way. Finding a way or making one. You made that way. I am so proud of you, ladies. Great job.
I literally, actually, it's her. It's her. Because like, I love to quit. It's like, I am a supreme quitter. Like, there's nothing I love more than something's difficult, and I'm like, this is hard. I gotta go, you know? But Ashley, literally everything that is difficult to do in what we are doing, she completed, and like pretty much did it on her own. And like anything that she needed me for, I was like, yeah, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. But like this is the truth. This is who we, wow.
I love it.
She's the reason why we're here.
I for sure see lifelong friends between the two of you. I love this. I love this. And what a great celebration, especially International Women's Month. And you guys are able to kill it. This is amazing. I love it. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah, I'll be there in about an hour. We'll go sneaker shopping.
Perfect. You're right.
Wow. Take care, guys.
We'll put your shoes in our thing, mutually beneficial.
Yes.
And then we'll make some social posts that you can control. But we're gonna keep full control because we know we have a foot like page.
You guys, come on.
Give me my phone so I can get OnlyFans.
Yeah, guys who are into shoes are into feet, huh? He's like, he's really looking at that old.
I am not into feet. I am not.
Why are you into feet?
I am just like you, Dan. I am not into feet. No, thank you.
Be yourself.
We can cry about it together in an hour.
We can.
In a corner, just like sobbing.
Oh, give me my camera. Let me take these shoes off. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching When Zay Zay Met. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified when we upload more conversations with celebrities and other interesting people. Now, if you'd like to see your favorite celebrity on the show, it's simple. Just tell us who that is by leaving us a comment down below. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Hasta la próxima. Lo quiero del corazón.